Hi there, welcome back. I'm going to do a currently inked, I guess, for December. I've been using my pens and I wanted to have some fun with December inks. I have a bunch of different colors and shimmers that I wanted to use, but we're gonna play it safe. I have two shimmers. One of them I may have to clean the pen out because it did clog it. I flossed the tines and it seems to be working okay now, so we'll see. But we're just going to, this is my little ink journal, ink pen journal. So I have all of my pens that I currently own written down. And so I think we'll just flip over and we'll just start. And I'm just going to do a currently inked. So I'm going to write down, you know, like what pens, what inks, and tell you a little bit about how I think it's working with each pen. So I just have, I think, 5 pens inked for now. I just wanted kind of a little bit of a set of options to use. So I'm going to start off with this is just my everyday carry, and for now I'm using it with Diamine Walnut. This is my Dakota. It's a Monteverde Dakota in Raw Flame. So I have just been using this with Diamine Walnut, and I absolutely love this ink, and it flows so nice. This is a fine nib, so this has just been my favorite go-to ink for a little while. It's just, I don't know, it seems to work very nice. It flows well, and I just really like how it looks. I guess I could do like the little now this pen, I adjusted it a little bit. One of the tines is like a little bit off, and I adjusted it so like the right hand stroke is a little scratchy. So I did adjust it, but I think it needs just a little bit more adjusting. So I need to do that, but I'm going to wait until I flush it and clean it. And since I've just been using this ink, it's fine. It's not really that bad. I just notice it when I just do the straight lines that way. So not too bad. Now this, I love this pen. This is a Waterman Karen. I've had it for a little over a week, but when it arrived, the converter was broken. So I couldn't use it. I wasn't going to put a whole cartridge in it and waste it because I knew I didn't want to use blue ink, which I have blue ink in it, but it's a different color blue. It's not just blue. But it actually doesn't look anything like the swatch. And I'll show you what the swatch looks like. So I'm guessing it's the pen, but do I want to go? Nah, I think I'm just gonna, oh, I didn't write currently inked up there. Oops, I knew I was forgetting something. I think we'll just skip a few lines. So this is a Waterman, and it's not skipping. That's my handwriting. I just lift my pen up a little too much sometimes. Waterman, Corinne. It has a fine 18K nib, and it is Black Sky. With silver trim. That's what it says on the website, so that's what I wrote down. It's just black and silver. They have a black and gold version too. And then the ink is Diamine Velvet Emerald. And I love this ink, but I love what it looked like in the swatch. That is not what I was going for. So let me show you what this swatch looks like. So I'm guessing it's just the difference in the, because I used my Kakamori nib, but this is the swatch. So it's very much emerald, and here it's just blue, like a, not even like, here to me it's more like a teal, I think, and this is more like a turquoise. So I don't know, I much prefer this, even the writing sample, which was just again done with my Kakamori nib, but I don't know. I mean, I like the ink, but it does, I really wanted something, I don't know, more green than more blue. Let's go ahead and put, I'll get better at this the more I do it. This is like the first time I've ever done this, so I just wanted to have a little bit of fun with my pens and my inks. So this one, I'm going to agitate a little bit. It does have shimmer in it. It was writing perfectly fine. I journaled for a little while. It wrote fine. And then I think I left it laying horizontal, which maybe is the issue. And I tried to write with it again, and it wasn't flowing at all. Like, it really just wasn't. It would, every other letter maybe. But so I flossed the tines this morning, and it worked fine after I did that. So I don't know, we're gonna see. It's been a little while, it's been setting, but I did have it more at an angle in my little case over here, so hopefully, yeah, but it's just, I think I need to make sure that I'm agitating it more since it has shimmer. But this is a fine nib, and as soon as my medium comes, I may just swap out the nib and finish the rest of the month. But this is my Esterbrook Esty in Botanical Garden. It has a fine nib. And then the ink is Diamine Sugar Snap. And it is working. I mean, it's flowing fine for now. So I'm going to keep writing with it as long as it works. And if it stops again, I probably will go ahead and just clean it out. you know, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. But I probably won't continue to, I don't want to, you know, end up clogging the nib and not being able to get it cleaned out. So, but I'm going to leave it setting up and we'll just see. So this pen is not that known, I guess. Twisby came out with these. When did I get mine? Because mine's the first one, like 2018, 2017, 2018 is when, where is it? I know I wrote with it because I'm trying to keep up with what inks I put in each pen. Here it is. So it came out in March of 2019. It is called the Aurora. It doesn't really have a model name. It was just the green was called the Aurora. They've come out with a blue and a red, I believe, since then. Not very close together because I think the last one just came out this past year. So, oh, I don't know why I'm shaking this. This does not have any shimmer in it, but it's a lovely pen, piston fill. It has like black. All of the hardware is black, but it's a beautiful green pen, and I thought I'd put some red ink in it just to have some fun. So I feel like everything I used was dye mine. Is it? No, I have one. So this is the Twisby Aurora. It has a fine nib. It writes nice, but at my angle, it is a little scratchy. So I don't use it a lot. It's a beautiful pen though. And this ink is a little dry, so that doesn't really help things. It's a little dry, but it's a beautiful pen. It has a really nice, like, pearlescent finish. It's a beautiful pen. I love it, but yeah, I don't use it that much, which is fine. Okay, so last up is my Ritma, which is actually one of my favorite pens to write with, although it's a little heavy. I love the flow. It's a very nice wet writer. So I wanted to put something fun in it. So I did put another shimmer. And this one I've not used before, so hopefully I did swatch the ink, but I haven't really used it. So it's a Monteverde Ritma in medium. Wow, that's like gushing. Oh, you know what? Let me put my little thing behind here in case it bleeds through. Because I didn't realize it was going to be that wet of an ink. That's crazy. Yeah, I haven't tested this yet, so I was like, All right, so this is, I'm just going to put RO for Robert Oster just because, well, I guess I could put R and then Oster because I don't have a whole lot of room. And it's a long name. It's Aussie Liquid Gold. That one is definitely a, oh, I didn't put, it's the Espresso Special Edition. That is what this one is. And it's a beautiful pen. Though I would recommend maybe a fine nib if you don't like really, because this thing puts down a lot of ink when you write with it. So I'm not mad at it. It's going to be fun to write with like shimmers and things like that. It's really nice brown color, but it is, yeah, it's the Special Edition Espresso. And I think they restocked those on Atlas. I'm not positive, but I think that I saw them restocked. All right, so I'm hoping that dries pretty quick. I didn't even take up. It didn't bleed through though, which is actually surprising because it's soaked. I'm trying to see. It's very, very shimmery. So I'm not sure if you will be able to see. Let's see. With my lighting. But that and the Sugar Snap are both shimmer inks. And the Sugar Snap is very, it's like almost, it says silver, but it almost looks like maybe silvery blue, like an icy silver in the shimmer for it. And then the Aussie, it honestly looks like just gold, like molten gold. Let me see where because I went back and forth between it and Fortune's Gold because they're both shimmery, really pretty gold color, but it's very shimmery. It just looks like molten gold. It's beautiful. So yeah, I think it's pretty readable too. I think they all turned out really good. I'm happy with that little rundown. I have my Jurassic coming, my new Esterbrook Esty in Jurassic. I don't think it's shipping until the 6th, so it'll probably be a couple of weeks before it comes. But I ordered Mystic Forest from Endless Pens to go with it, at least for now. This one. And I will probably ink it up when it comes. Just, it has like a red sheen. I will probably ink it up with that just to use for the rest of the month. So I may add another currently inked to this just to see how that one does. But I might not. I might just swap the nib and just use my Sugar Snap in my Botanical Garden for the rest of December and then ink it up in January. Because I don't have a need to use this many pens, but I do have, I'm going to, I mean, obviously my Dakota, I will take with me. It goes with me every day in my planner. And then the other 4, I'm just going to, I have some Happy Mail I'm sending out. I have a ink swap on Atlas's Discord that they hosted. So I am going to send some Happy Mail to my Secret Santa or whatever you want to call it. And so I'm going to write a letter with probably, I don't know, probably the liquid gold just because it's fun. That's kind of what I had planned for that one. And then I will probably journal because I have 15 days something in December journaling. It's with everything art. They have a prompt thing going on. So I will probably do some journaling with the other colors. But yeah, I just wanted some fun Christmassy type colors. And then I do have a few that I'm going to use for some maybe some art projects. I have Bah Humbug, which is from last year's Diamond Inkvent, and it is very, I don't think my camera is. It is not doing its thing with. I don't know what's going on with it. I can't tell. I ordered a new, like, thing to hold my camera, and it's going to be easier to adjust. Like, where it's at now, I can't, it's very hard to adjust. It has like 3 knobs that I have to turn to just be able to move it up and down just a little bit. So, but yeah, I'm going to use this one. I don't know if you can see. There's that shimmer. It's like red shimmer, red sheen, and, or green sheen and red ink. So I think that one will be fun to do an art project with. So for now, I think that's what I'm going to do, is just have these inked, and let's see if I can zoom in so you can see them all. There we go. Hopefully it's in focus. But yeah, so that's my currently inked for December. Those are the pens I'm going to use. And I think that's pretty much it for this video. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And it would mean the absolute world to me if you consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.